All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Or good day, good day, good day. Hi, Alexandra. Okay, if you have blocks, you're gonna use them right from the get out. I'm Maeve, and 2 of them would be ideal. If you don't have them, you simply don't use them. Bringing them here, elbows are on, walking the knees back, and just giving a little pressure into the elbows, or the elbows into the blocks, I should say, allowing the heart to soften. And then just taking a moment here, and you don't have to be totally still. You can start to sort of work the spine very subtly here in like a very small cat-cow kind of movement. And then carefully draw up. If you have blocks, you're going to use them again, but you're going to flip them up to the highest height. And this week I've been working on sort of making chaturanga your friend, if it's possible. And this will be a continuation. It doesn't matter if you took the other classes or not, though. Your hands are going to come behind the blocks. You're on your knees. And then you're going to shift forward, and you're going to let your shoulders come into contact with the blocks. You're going to press back up and stretch back into child's pose. Beautiful. So really, I'm trying to get you to build some confidence in your ability to rest, kind of, the shoulders onto the blocks to let them do some of the work for you. Rise back up, and then press back. Let's do that one more time. And press back, and that's kind of a lie. One more time like that, and then come forward, come onto the blocks. Now stay here, extend the feet back, tuck the toes, see if you can lift the legs up. So really feeling all the work in the belly and the legs here. That has to happen without having to use the shoulders so much. Knees come back down, point the toes, press into the tops of the feet, come into up dog if it's okay, or any other version of a back bend. And then down dog. Don't move your hands or your feet. Inhale, glide forward to plank. Maybe keep the legs straight, maybe bend the knees. Chaturanga, up dog or cobra, yeah. And downward facing dog. You can remove the blocks. Really nice work. And if you like using the blocks in that way, you can continue using them. Some soft, easy breaths here. Right foot steps next to your right hand. Pull your heart forward. This is a great time actually to use the blocks. Pull the heart forward and then straighten the front leg. Inhale, pull the spine forward. Exhale, soften and melt. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Step to plank. Knees to the ground. Bend the elbows, lower the hips to the ground. Cobra. So that's like a really safe way for you to transition if you're not moving through chaturanga. Down dog, exhale. Pause and breathe. Left foot next to your left hand. Inhale, lengthen the heart forward, the gaze, the spine. Exhale, melts. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, length. Exhale, plank. Knees down. Hips come down, chest opens. Cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway. Lengthen the spine forward. Exhale, fold. Push the ground away. Inhale, rise up. Use your glutes here. Strong, 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 strong. And hands into your heart. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up. Glutes engage. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway. Right foot steps back. Strong back leg, rise up, crescent.
I just kept hoping.
Exhale, hands down. Plank, inhale. Control, lower to your belly, however you need to do it. Slide your forearms forward. Sphinx. Exhale, forearm plank. Stay for a few breaths. This is the body of chaturanga, right? The torso, like ignore the shoulders, the arms, but it's the core, it's the legs, it's the glutes. Release the hips down, sphinx again. Down dog, exhale.
So I just kept
right leg stretches back.
Yeah, I just kept dreaming.
Right foot steps forward.
It wasn't very hard.
Push down to rise, crescent. And exhale, hands come down. Step to the top of your mat.
Trying to figure out why.
Inhale, halfway.
Nobody on
Lengthen the
my
spine.
side.
Yes. Fold, exhale. Well done. Push the ground away. Inhale, rise. Use your glutes here. Extend, extend. Bow forward. Inhale, halfway. Left foot steps back. Crescent. Release your hands down. Plank, inhale. To your belly, exhale. Sphinx, inhale. Forearm plank, exhale. Stay, breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Sphinx, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Inhale, left leg back. Left foot forward. Crescent, rise up.
So I just kept going.
Hands down, step forward.
I just kept going.
Halfway inhale.
I'm growing near.
And fold. Rise, inhale.
Well, that's good and fine.
Hands to heart,
I
exhale.
spent all this time.
Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward.
And I've been
Inhale, halfway. Plank, exhale. Breath in. Strong legs, chaturanga or the floor. Inhale, your back bend, beautiful. Down dog, exhale. Steady breath. Use your hands. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, bring your feet to your hands. Halfway inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Extend, extend. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow.
baby, if I wanted to.
Inhale halfway. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, rise. And down dog. Let's try spiraling our hands energetically open. So your hands are rooted and planted, but the energy is turning this way. And if when you try that doesn't feel good, maybe try going inward a little bit. And if that doesn't feel good, maybe you just stay neutral. But play with the pressure and the direction of the hands. You can actually turn the fingers a little open also. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, exhale, feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Bow down, exhale. Rise, inhale. Glutes support you up here. Hands to heart, exhale. One more time, Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga, strong hands. Inhale, rise. And down dog, exhale. You're going to slide your left hand back and put your right forearm down. And then in this position, your left elbow is going to want to go way out to the side. Try to hug it in a little bit. It doesn't have to be in line with your hand, but just hug it in a bit. And then we're going to take your left knee, you're going to tap your left tricep, and then you're going to lift it up. You're going to tap the tricep, and lift it up. Just that left leg. 2 more. Beautiful. Place the foot down. Left arm comes down, dolphin. Right hand pretty much lines up to that left elbow. Elbow hugs in. Just kind of get this set up. This is where it really helps to kind of spiral that hand open. And then right knee is gonna tap your right tricep. And then you're gonna push and lift it up. And tap it down. And lift it up. Keep pushing into that left forearm. 2 more like this. 1 more. Bring the foot down. Right forearm down. Now walk the arms forward, feet back, come into forearm plank. Belly down carefully. Shalabhasana. Stretch the feet back, stretch the arms back. Really well done. Down dog, exhale. Smooth out your breath. With an inhale, right leg back. Now, emphasis not on how, excuse me, how high the leg is, but how far you can stretch the foot away. Get your foot as far away from your left foot as you can. That doesn't mean high. Stretch it back. Maybe it goes up. Definitely a little hip extension here, but lengthening the leg like crazy. And then step the right foot forward. Half moon. Pick up the back leg. Open up. Come up with the left knee. cross, left over right, maybe wrap it. And then right arm on top, left arm under. Eagle. If you can't wrap the arms, just bring them together. You don't have to wrap them. You don't have to suffer here. Push the elbows forward. Push the forearms forward. Stretch the fingers long. You're going to keep these arms. Keep spreading the shoulder blades on your back. Keep the arms. Spread the shoulder blades on your back. Unravel the legs. Step the left leg back. And then you're going to twist with eagle arms or with the arms together. Yep. So good. So good. One more breath in. Unravel the arms, plank. Inhale, all the way to your belly. Shalabhasana. I'm going arms overhead, but if you want to do them back by your side again, it's beautiful. Down dog. Really working the length of this left leg back, extending, extending, extending. Use the arms, push down. Drop heavy into your right heel. Try to get your left foot away from your body, away from your hands.
The blue in my veins. Ooh, it's so easy to feel you.
Exhale, step the left foot forward.
That's what I clung to.
Half moon.
But nothing seems real till you touch
Yes.
who you're meant to be. Until you came to me. Until it came to be. Until I came to see. Until you came to me.
You're going to bring that right knee up. You're going to cross or wrap right over left. And then either just bring the forearms together or left arm on top of right. I just fell over. And eagle in some form. Spread your shoulder blades. Reach the elbows forward. Reach the forearms forward. Lengthen the arms.
It's so easy to hold you. It's so easy.
Lift the chest. Lift the heart.
It's a dream to be close to you. Didn't know you were.
I'm going to keep these arms if it's okay. Simply unravel the legs with control. Step that right foot way back. And then we twist it.
Until it came to be.
Back leg so strong.
Until we came to
be. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down. Plank inhale. To your belly, exhale. Shalabhasana, inhale. Forearms down, forearm plank. Good. If you want, bring the hands together. Elbows stay about shoulders distance. Start to lift the hips, walk the feet in toward the elbows, dolphin. If you want to keep the arms in parallel, that's beautiful as well. With an inhale and tons of control, right leg lifts up. Release the foot down. Left leg lifts up. Keep sending that leg up. You can come into the right toes if you want. Come back down. Do that again. Lifting up. Bring it down. Control. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, right. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, down. Bend your knees. Child's pose. Just stretch back. Really good work. Walk your hands back toward your knees, tuck your toes, Malasana. Just shift back. Yes. Okay, we're gonna do a few different shapes of crow pose. And then we're gonna use that to take us into some fun play stuff. You're gonna shift forward, lift your butt, hug your knees in toward each other, tip forward. You don't have to leave the ground, but maybe you do. Picking the feet up. Feet come down, chair, into Navasana, into seated crow. So reaching forward, trying to get those knees up into your triceps. Feet pushing together. And then with control, come back, and then crow on your back. Pull the knees in. Squeeze the knees into the triceps. Curl your shoulders up off the floor. Right leg is going to extend out. Right knee is going to come back in. The left leg reaches out. Left leg comes back in. Reach the legs forward, rise up, boat pose, bent or straight legs. So good. Beautiful. Cross your shins, find your blocks. Actually, you only need one. You only need one. Okay. Trusting the block. Sometimes it takes a minute to kind of find the sweet spot so you can actually trust the block. We're going to put it up on as high as height. And we're going to work on funky Pincha which is, we're going to just a version of it. But don't worry, you know, there's always the workaround. You don't have to go up. We're going to do the work that will set us up for it. So you're going to be on your left forearm and your right hand. So it's going to be kind of like this setup. I'm going to, well, actually I'll go this way so you can see. But like, so forearm and this arm is in chaturanga, okay? The block is going to support this shoulder so that you have more support. So watch once. Right hand comes behind the block. Left elbow is going to pretty much, it's going to be like, you kind of have to play with it to find, but roughly elbow lined up to the tips of the fingers or the end of the block, the edge of the block, the back edge. So you're here. You bring your right shoulder onto the block. And make sure you're like pretty centered on the block so it doesn't tip. And then you can kind of feel, even before you go up, if this feels pretty solid. And then you lift up for dolphin here. So it's a funky dolphin. And that's all we're going to do for now. So you can start to feel how the block will support you if you let it. If you let it. If you're like hesitant and resistant, it's not going to do anything for you. And then knees down. And let's switch the block to the other side. Left fingertips at the back edge of the block. Right forearm down and the elbow roughly lines up with the block in front of the fingertips. And then bring your shoulder to the block. Let's start there. And then come up into dolphin. Funky dolphin. Which of course, funky dolphin is the foundation for funky pincha. We're not going to actually do, I mean, it'll be funky pincha, but it will be with a leg variation, so that I think it's a lot easier.
Time passes, I feel so low. Searching for pieces, covering up the holes.
And then knees down, remove the block, downward facing dog. Well done. Inhale, right leg stretches back, 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 back. Get it away from the hands. And then right foot comes forward. Good. Push off the back toes. And instead of just my favorite warrior 3 pose, a little more extension, so like an airplane. So you're lifting the leg, you're lifting the spine. So it's a shape of Shalabhasana in warrior 3, which I think people like to call airplane pose. So lots of extension in that left hip to not just take the leg back, yes, but actually to lift it up maybe higher than the hip if you can.
Seems harder to do when the one that you love moves faster than you.
And chair.
All I showed the proof, realizing you weren't worthy.
Twisting in chair. Let it be easy. Like, let it be easy. Less about taking yourself into a deep twist and more about using the muscles of rotation to take you here. So maybe even float that left elbow up. So getting some control over our twisting muscles. Yes. Beautiful. One more inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Separate your feet about hips distance, maybe a little wider, and just bow down any amount. Lengthen halfway, inhale. Plank, exhale. Breath in. Chaturanga. Breath in, come back up to plank. And then right forearm comes down. Left hand's gonna slide substantially back. And you're gonna be half forearm plank, half chaturanga. Ooh, isn't that one fun? It's so fun.
Don't come back to me. No, don't come back.
And then slide your left arm forward. And Sphinx.
No, don't come back to me. You want the one for me.
Down dog. Nice work. Left leg stretches back and away from the hands. Heavy right heel. Step the left foot forward. Push off the back toes, lifting up, extending the spine, extending the leg. Think of this as like a standing Shalabhasana.
But baby he wanna test me. But I love it like a drug, you're trying. Want that sex appeal, but I miss angel, no for him. I would kill in a ride that thrill.
Last couple breaths.
He don't wanna try no more, no.
And chair.
Put in effort, no. He just wanna post at the
Light, gentle twist to the left. Maybe don't even make contact with that arm and just use your center muscles to create the twist, to create control over the twisting muscles. One more inhale. Forward fold, separate the feet. Just bow down, any arm variation that you like.
Just last week, say you need me, you lie to me, but baby you wanna feel me. But I
Lengthen, inhale. Plank, exhale. Breath in. Chaturanga. Come back up. Good. Now, we're gonna take left forearm down. Right hand slides back so that you're in half chaturanga, half plank. Forearm plank, that is. Of course, you can do this with your knees down. Slide that right arm forward. Sphinx, inhale. And child's pose, exhale. Enjoy a couple breaths here. And then rise up. Okay, second round, prepping for this funky pincha nonsense. So right shoulder's gonna be on block, right hand is behind, left elbow, pretty much lined up to the fingertips and the end of the block. Right shoulder comes down. You gotta kind of trust. You're still bracing. Push the floor away like crazy. Tuck the toes, and then right leg lifts up. Right knee taps right tricep. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Foot down. Knees down. Child's pose. Just feel how that felt. It's not without work. You have the ability to veto my suggestions and to just practice dolphin instead, or to rest. Second side. Block for under the left shoulder, left hand behind the block, elbow roughly in line with the edge of the block, the back edge, left shoulder down on the block. Tuck the toes. Push the floor away. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Woo! Tap. Bring it down. And then release it. Honestly, all the work we're doing to get to where I'm trying to go is harder, in my opinion, than actually getting to where we're going to go. So hopefully when we get there, you're not too fatigued, but you'll feel like, oh, this is easier than what we were doing. Flip onto your backs. Legs up to the sky. Arms at your side or overhead. Right leg is going to come all the way down to the floor. Take a breath here. Your exhale, lower the left leg, hover it off the ground. Push down into the right leg to lift the leg back up slowly. And then to control it back down. Inhaling and exhaling, nice and slow. So you can totally fake this. I suggest you not. Feel the sense of pushing down into the foot to lift the other leg up so that you're rooting to be able to contract and lift. This time, left leg comes all the way down. Push down, lift the right leg up. And then with control, lower down. Rise up. And lower down. Lift up. And lower. One more time. And then release your leg down. Just pause here, breathe, 5 breaths. The way we're going to use that action of lifting and lowering the leg is going to be the exact opposite of how we just did it. So instead of being on our backs, lifting the leg up, we're going to be facing down and we're going to be trying to lift the leg up. So it's not exactly the same at all, but it's similar muscles, similar action. Okay, draw the knees in, rock up, and then come around. Okay, you can totally do this with a wall. I don't think the wall really helps, to be honest with you. I feel like you just kind of have to go for it, and either it works or it doesn't work, and all the work that it takes to try to make it work is a good thing, no matter what. So I'm going to show you first. It's the exact same setup. It's all the same setup. You have to trust the block a little bit. If you're very adept at this, you don't need the block. Great, leave it off. I am much better doing this with the block than without it. So it's the same setup. Block, right hand behind, left forearm down, right shoulder to the block. And I'm going to come into dolphin. And I'm going to bring my right knee onto my right tricep. And then here's that belly. I'm going to lift that left leg up. And my block is so much supporting me. My right shoulder's doing almost no work. It really isn't doing any work, to be honest with you. So you'll try that. This is the extension of the leg, that lifting, that Shalabhasana leg, that airplane leg, that down dog lifted leg. When you're ready, come out, take a pause. And then we'll set up for the second side. Good work. So left hand will be behind the block. Right forearm is down. Make sure you give yourself enough width here and that the block feels very much like it's in the right spot on your shoulder. Start in dolphin. And then left knee onto your left tricep. Now create a shelf here. This is pigeon. I'm sorry, this is crow on the left leg. And then push down into that left knee to lift the right leg up. You might notice one side is easier than the other. The block is helping to keep us from rotating, but use your center to do that as well. And then back down. And child's pose. Really good work. Smooth out your breath. Come onto your belly. Come into Sphinx. So much shoulder work, even with all that support. It's a lot of work. Good job. You're going to take your right arm, keep it in this shape. You're just going to slide it directly out to the right, look over to the left, and then roll onto your right side a little bit. Bend your left elbow, put your hand flat. Pressure in the right, like you're creating pressure in the hand, the forearm, the elbow of that right arm. So you're not here passively, please. One more inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Slide the arms in, come back to Sphinx, reset. Really good. And then simply slide the left elbow out in the same shape. Bend the right arm. Roll to the left side any amount. No pain, please. Left arm pushes into the floor gently so that you're not passively cranking on your shoulder socket. Last inhale. Come back through center. Sphinx again. Good. We're going to do one back bend, one back bend. Now we've done a lot of back bends. We've done Shalabhasana, up dog. We've done Sphinx. These are all back bends. If you wanted to stay here, you could. If you want, you're gonna come on your back, and you have some options. So depending on how your shoulders feel, if they feel very tired, go with something maybe a little bit easier on your shoulders, like bridge pose. If you're feeling like, oh, I've got all this openness, they feel good, then you can come into up bow, or you can come with me here, where you're starting as if you're going to go into up bow. Come onto the crown of the head, bring your forearms down, lace, actually I'm gonna change my mind on this. Move your head away from your feet, then bring your forearms down. That's gonna give you more space, and then press the forearms down and lift up. To come out, head comes down, hand, hand, release. Legs all the way out straight. Everyone neutralize your spine. If it feels okay, Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together. You can use blocks under your knees to create a little bit of support here if you need it. About 5 breaths, not too long, but if you wanted to set up here and let this be your finish, that would be lovely. And then if you're staying here, go ahead, stay here. If not, draw the knees in. Give yourself a little squeeze. And Shavasana, release all the way. Allow your eyes to quiet, your body to still, your breath to become easy and automatic. You don't need to do any work on it. Before you move, just notice how you feel in this moment. Notice your mind, your thoughts, your body, your muscles. And then when you're ready, rising to sitting, however you want to get there. Once you're seated, bring your hands to prayer. Just take this moment to honor yourself. The beauty of your practice, the beauty of this time, the beauty of the practice, which is truly and has always been about self-inquiry, self-exploration. Bow your mind to your heart. Rise, eyes open. Thank you for your practice. Thank you, thank you. Little mister says thank you. You're so late today, mister. You're very late to class. I'm going to kick you out. Never. I'll never kick him out.